I've been setting it as like a scheduled thing. Like basically I'll schedule it like, you know, a minute, 2 minutes, like after like, you know, whatever, you know, like, oh, you know, right
Yeah.
now the time is fucking, you know, like 9:28 or whatever. It's like, okay, so 9:30 I'll set it to go off so that way I have time to do everything or whatever. Well,
Yeah.
I forget that I can't just go in and like I forget I can't just go in and like just start the stream from OBS. I have to go in and hit like go live or whatever. Otherwise it'll just sit there and be like, oh yeah, you know, upcoming stream is about to start. And it's like, no, like fuck. Like I gotta go in and deal with it. But the problem was is I went to go do that and it was saying that there was like a duplicate like thing or whatever, and it wasn't letting me like hit go live, and so I had to like back out of it, reset shit, and go again kind of thing. It was just annoying. It was just like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing here? Jesus Christ, my fucking cats are like on one right now.
Mine are downstairs, so I don't have to worry about it.
Jesus Christ.
But oh shit! Oh, nice. I almost died there.
Nah, it's funny though, like thinking about the whole like, you know, kind of pushing people off, you know, like you said about Dylan not wanting to, you know, close.
Yeah.
Like with people, just like, you know, basically like, all right, get it over with, you know, you fucking.
Yeah. I know you're going to, so might as well.
Yeah, because that's what I, funny enough, ironically told my own, like I told my girl, literally, like I think it was like yesterday, I think. Because I was like, yeah, that's 1,000% what I'm expecting. Like, I was like, I'm 1,000% expecting a type of like, you know, I'll eventually, if it's not today, it's not tomorrow, it's not in a month, it's not in a week. You know, it's not. I was eventually, it's just gonna be memories
count down
of
eventually.
like, you know, yeah.
Nah, Dylan wasn't joking. You fucked up and decided to stay in more than one stream. You're stuck in the friend group now.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Even if you wanted to, you couldn't disappear. Oh shit.
I can't just leave, man.
Nope.
There's gonna be comments on my YouTube channel, like, don't forget about us, like.
What, you think you could get away?
Yeah. Some abusive ass, like, fucking like, partner shit.
Downvote every video.
Yeah. Doesn't even do anything. It's just like,
I know, right?
Instead, it's a reaction.
Just to establish, like, every video ever is just like 700 up likes, 2 down likes.
Yeah. It's just you guys, yeah. Comments at the bottom of it is like, yeah, we fucking did that. We will not be ignored. It's like, what the fuck?
What is wrong with you?
Yeah. But yeah, no, to me it's like, cause like I yeah, when it came to friends and stuff like that, I don't have any luck. Sounds like fucking depressingly sad. Like,
not trying to throw him under the bus, but sounds like Mason. Like, I think that was his big thing too. Was like, cause he's like obviously hella fucking autistic. Yeah. And so like, you know, for the most part, like it's the same idea, same situation of like, oh, you know, I'm trying my best to be friendly and nice, but it's, you know, these people are bound to be annoyed with me or whatever. And instead it's just fucking us being like, nah, now we're just gonna bully you more, like, congrats.
Yeah. Now you really fucked it, man. You really fucked it. Yeah, no. For me, it was like every friend that I fucking supposedly had always sat there and was like, "I'll be friends with anybody except you," because like I would introduce friends to other people.
friends, yeah. Oh, that's even
Yeah.
the worst. Like, hey, this is my other friend, and then suddenly it's like, oh, y'all are hanging out a lot more than we used to. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, oh wow, I just learned that apparently you didn't like me. Like,
Yeah, right.
Wow.
See, and that's the dumbest thing too. It's just like, how are you gonna fucking actively like, quote unquote, be friends with someone you don't really care for? You know, like don't get me wrong. Like, you're always gonna have, especially like in friend groups, you're always gonna have a fucking, you know, you're always gonna have like those days where you're like, man, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking murder this man. Like,
Yeah.
he's the most annoying person in existence. I'm going to fucking kill him. You know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that happens.
I
but,
just wish.
right.
You start to wish harmful things.
Right.
On
like
your-
it's literally just, it's like that sibling like mentality of like,
Yeah.
I would fucking give you a kidney, but if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna stab you with
Yeah.
a fucking fork, kind of thing.
Like I just need you to get the fuck away from me
You're
right.
right.
Now.
Right.
Your speaking is bothering me.
Right. And so like, oh fuck, sorry, getting my ass handed to me in this game right now.
Me. Yeah, I just fucking died.
But fuck, what was I talking about? I got distracted. I don't remember I don't remember the
like,
context of what I was saying.
Like friends and just shit like that. Just
And I know it was about, I just trying to remember what the fuck the context was.
like specific. Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
was trying to think of
I
the
got
exact-
fucking jumped. I was like, shit.
I got my fucking entire car got spun around, so I got fucked over.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't remember. I'm sure it'll come back to me later.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not like
I have zero idea. I have
I'm not
zero
remembering
memory.
shit right here.
Yeah, zero memory recollection of what the fuck I was trying to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Dude, I've watched back some of my videos and stuff,
Yeah.
and like been sitting there and like I'll start to say something in the like the context of the like the game or whatever, or like just trying to like
Yeah.
have a conversation, you know, to the camera or whatnot. And the amount of times that I catch myself like either just completely stopping the fucking like thought process behind it, like altogether, or like sitting there and repeating the same thing like 4 times before I finally like have to pause the fucking game to like get it out is fucking saddening.
Because
like,
it's so much. It's fucking wow.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause for
I'm
me,
worried
like-
about myself.
right? Because for me, like, I'm so set on like, because the way I feel about it is like, if I'm playing a game, like especially like a story-based game or something, like I want you to experience the game as well. You know, like it's not
Yeah.
just me. Like you're here for the game as well, kind of thing, or like you can be here for the game as well, whatever. But for me, it's that sense of like, you know, oh, if the characters in the game are talking, I don't want to talk over them and like let the people who are watching it for the game and not for me miss the subtext of it, you know, kind of thing. And so
Yeah.
like a lot of times, like especially like cutscenes and stuff, like, you know, I may put in my 2 cents, but like for the most part, I kind of, you know, keep it to a minimal. And so like what happens is I end up like trying to say something, and then the character will like say something in the game, and I like stop and then completely forget what the fuck I was doing because now I'm enthralled with the game again. And like the amount, like it's just sad the amount of times that like I'll say something and like not like it's not like a you know, oh yeah, I was thinking like this thing and then like kind of trail off. Like it'll literally be like I'll be sitting there going, yeah, and I was thinking the other day, and then just stop. Like I'll go,
Yeah.
and then I'll just stop it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong
Yeah.
with you, dude?
The amount of times I've had to pause in the middle of playing Subnautica to get a fucking sentence out of me is like wow. I don't know what's worse. Like the fact that this is enough to make me go, yeah, this is why the viewers are saying like.
Yeah, because the motherfuckers show up and all they're getting, and then you, and then it's like, fuck, man, I would leave too. Like, bro, fucking spit it
Yeah.
out, Junior. Jesus.
Yeah, Yeah, it's just legit one of those. It just makes me think of like fucking. Have you ever had a dream that like
Yes,
that's how I
yeah.
always feel.
Yeah, it's always terrible. Or like even worse is when like I knew I had a good point or like a good conversations like section or whatever.
Oh,
And then like I
fucking
forget it
livid.
and I'm like, oh fuck. Like it was gonna be so good, like it was gonna entail some shit. And it's like by the time I remember it, it doesn't have any fucking, use to the
No
current
context,
situation.
yeah, no
Yeah,
meaning.
so it's like fuck.
Yeah.
Like great, now I can't bring it back up, and now I even look more dumb because I can't bring it back up. Because I've waited this fucking long to do so. Some
Yeah, I'm
chips
just
and
like
dip
all
soda.
fucking angry and livid and fucking
Yeah.
now a little bit worried,
Right?
and it's just like shit. It's even worse when I'll turn the stream off and I'm like, ah. God,
Oh man, I meant to mention this. God damn it.
yeah,
No,
fuck.
what really pisses me off is when I forget the order of my fucking like my video end like or whatever, like my end credits or whatever for the videos.
Oh,
When I fuck
Yeah.
them up, and I'm like, oh, God damn it.
yeah. What makes me fucking laugh is like, this is why I don't like making doing videos, because I will always, especially God fucking forbid, I try to even dare put like what's it called, subtitles.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Oh, the worst fucking spelling ever, and then on top of that, it's like a lexic, so like it's just dog shit.
I know. I don't even try subtitling. I'll put subtitles in the game. That's all you're getting.
Yeah,
Till I can afford
read
some
that,
poor
because reading
bastard
me
to
is a fucking
yeah. Until I can afford to have some poor bastard try to figure out my fucking lexicon of words and type them onto a
let them
fucking
fucking
screen.
misspell my shit.
Yeah. Like I'm good. Where's my objectives? Damage, crash out. What are you playing right now?
I'm playing that bone thing I was telling you about.
Own thing.
Mega Bone or Bonk.
Oh,
Mega
Mega Bonk. Oh,
Yeah,
any fun?
dude, it's fun as shit. Honestly, I'm like kind of. I feel really brain dead. Honestly, I'm like so focused on it, and the worst part is like this is like one of those games where I 1000% can play this as like a pastime.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always heard good and bad things about it, so I've never really known. Like, and that's the thing too, is like it's never been like, oh yes, like this is what's wrong with it, or oh yes, this is what's so great about it. It's always just been things of
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's good, or nah, don't get that game. It's like you didn't give me a fucking reason why, or you're just gonna keep saying that.
Yeah, it's what I can never stand. Like I was telling Dylan about yesterday, where I can't fucking stand when some fucking nerd is like, oh, don't get that game. That game sucks. Or like a game will be out for 2 fucking minutes, and then for some reason the general population's like, that game sucks. There was glitches. It's like it's a fucking game that just it's been out for less than 24 fucking hours. You're already finished. You're the problem. Like
Right.
that game was so predictable, and it's like, if I fucking also sometimes I just like to act retarded and fucking play games. Oh, sorry.
Right.
But it's like I was telling him, like, because like fucking Cyberpunk was genuinely one of my fucking favorites. Like I've never I read all the comments about it, read all the shit about it, got upset with the fact that like, oh man, people say it sucks. But then I like sadly fucking I know somebody who is like, oh no, don't play that game. Like that game sucks. Oh, you shouldn't. Yeah, don't play that game. Play this game. And it's like that game fucking sucked. The one that you recommended absolutely was shit.
Yeah, it was
absolutely
dog ass,
sucks. I can't stand your fucking game that you decided was a good enough game to bother me with fucking playing.
Yeah. You should be playing this instead. It's like, man, fuck you.
Yeah, it's like yeah, get the fuck away from me. Like, your game literally has me so annoyed to fucking, I wish harm towards certain people.
And you're one of them.
Yeah, I'm now, like, I fucking just don't fucking like it.
Oh, that was clean. Nah, for me, it's always like, I'll just never understand the debate of like one game over another. You know, like the whole like COD over Battlefield thing, you know, like why can't they both coexist? Why can't you have both kind of thing? Or for me, another big one is like consoles. Like, why can't you just have both consoles? Why does it have to be a war versus, oh, this one's better than this one? Have both, you know? Like, have your fucking cake and eat this too. Like, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, because right now, currently, let's see, I got like the Xbox One S because my girl bought it for me. Like, another Christmas present from like years ago though.
Right.
Then I have I got, because like brother-in-law back in the day was like, hey, I have this, like, so he had the pre-order like Xbox 360 that was for MW2 or MW3. And it was the one that made the sound, like when you turned it on, like the night vision sound.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking cool thing. And I remember when he gave it to me, I remember he was like, yeah, it just doesn't fucking work. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I don't know. Like, I don't
Oh, shit. The Nook's back.
Maybe you could figure it out. And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. I'll figure it out.
I'm basic. I just like Minecraft. Felt. Go on. I'm listening. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I figured it out. I opened it. Kid you not, a screw fell out. It turned on immediately.
Yeah. See,
I was like, what the fuck?
We've always had like basically both systems, regardless. Like it really, realistically for us, it always came down to like, what are we playing the most? You know, like if we're playing more stuff on PlayStation, we're getting a PlayStation. You know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, we've had PS2s, Xbox 360s, you know, to the extent of, like, you know, the fucking thing will be broke, and you literally pop it loose with a fucking screwdriver just to get the CD reader to open type shit.
Oh, but, yeah, I love that. Was, right? Like, the best thing back in the day. Just a fucking butter knife in there, yeah.
Yeah. But it's just, like, I just never really understood it. It's like, why can't you just have both? Like, oh, well, this one has more exclusives and da-da-da. I'm like, okay, so get it for the exclusives and then get the other one for the other benefits. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, why is this a conversation right now? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, why are you, like, this giving a fuck about this?
Yeah. Ow. I'm fucking eating a hard candy right now and just bit it for some reason.
Yeah.
Like a dumbass. The reason I know why I bit it, but it's because it's like, it's slightly melted, and so it's like a little soft, and so like the fucking tism of like sticking like having my tooth stick to it and then unpull from it was like satisfying. But this one, because like this is like my 5th one tonight. Yeah. But like for some reason this one was not the same as the others.
Yeah.
And so it just snapped in half. Yeah, so it just snapped in half. Like, no, I'm sad. Shit. But yeah, like I've never really understood the point in giving of that. Like if you don't like a game, you don't like a game. If you prefer another one over this one, cool. Like, why does it matter if I prefer that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can have.
What does me playing games affect you for?
Oh, I gotta rank it up on it. Like, why is my happiness, like, why is your happiness detained to my happiness somehow? Like, fuck?
Yeah. Why are we for some weird reason connected on this?
Yeah. Or better yet, if you don't like this game, why the fuck are you watching me play it?
Yeah, why do you care?
Like, why are you actively here watching me play this if you don't like this game?
Yeah.
Those ones are always my favorite too. I'm like, oh, boo-hoo, you're still watching. Like, fuck.
Yeah. I know, fucking, I forgot what game it was I was playing. I can't remember. I had a chat to fucking sit there and be like, yeah, stop playing that game, play this game. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. Go watch a different fucking stream then.
Right. Like, nobody wants to watch you play this instead.
But, like, go fuck yourself.
Right. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah, the fucking, like, it's never made sense to me. Like, oh, nobody wants to watch you play this instead. Like, nobody gives a fuck what your opinion was on this either. Bye.
Yeah. And it's like, damn, that's crazy. Are you gonna buy that game for me?
Right.
I fucking said that to a viewer one time. I was like, they were like, oh, play this game.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't have that game. And they were like, oh, well, you should get it. I was like, you gonna fucking send me the money?
You're right. Here's an idea. You're watching me. Send me the cash.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, hey, fucking, go ahead, pull your wallet out and fucking send me some fucking money.
That's another thing. I can't stand motherfuckers who feel entitled to your money. Like, streamer-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the type of streamers who are like, you know, what, you know, I can't believe you wouldn't spend an extra $5. Da-da-da-da. It's like, bro, they're not entitled to send you any fucking money. Like, the fuck is wrong?
Love
like,
that, though.
Like, it's just like,
I
what
fucking
the fuck?
think it's so stupid.
Like, I wish I could have that kind of ego. Like, I just want to know what it must be like.
Absolutely.
Like, what it must be
just
like
be an
to feel
piece of shit.
Yeah, to just feel like you are owed everything. Like, what? Like, chill the fuck
it makes me
out.
think of, and I know this is probably a bad thing to fucking like talk about.
Agreed to know.
It reminds me like the Pokemon cookies. You remember that?
I think so. I'm not sure,
dude,
to be honest.
The cookies were like, fucking, what's it called? I think they were like fucking $20, like, and they were like tiny cookies in like a bag or some shit like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I
and they were
haven't
like
even known anything about that.
Yeah, there was like, it was like some crazy stupid priced cookies, and she was like, if it broke, just say it, and I was like, that's crazy.
Right. That's like no, the big one I always see is or I've always seen about anyways. It's like the comparison of stuff, and in fairness, it's usually like misogynistic shit where it's like the difference between male streamers and female streamers, kind of thing, but just because of the situation. But whatever, you know. But it's always a video of like this one girl, like I want to say, like something happens in the during the stream, and like. She's basically dogging on someone for not being able to like
give her money or something.
Yeah, like to give her like the $5 for like like a subscriber or something like that. Like it's $5.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it's $5. What are you fucking broke?
Yeah,
like just absolutely
just
dogging this guy.
him.
It's just like, dude.
Yeah, doing that
like
shit.
It's like, bitch, fucking ease
and then
up. Like,
I wish
he doesn't have to watch you.
Right. And then it goes to I wish I could think of the dude's name. Like he's such a sweetheart. I want to say he's Hawaiian. I may be wrong. But
the guy
does
that
like
does the woodworking shit?
Yeah, and then it cuts to the video of him being like, oh, don't send me money.
Man.
Like keep your money. Like how do I send this back? Yeah, kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's just like
super fucking sweet
it's like,
guy.
Those are the people who
Samoan.
deserve. Yeah. Like, those are the people who deserve that shit, man. You know, like, you're the one who deserves the fucking world of, like, yeah, you're doing this shit because you love doing it, but is the money a side part? Sure. But do people need to give it to you? No.
No. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, there's so many, it makes me think of YouTubers that like sometimes will do some streaming stuff, and it's like you're like very big YouTuber, and there's no way you don't have a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
I would just shut off any ability to do it. Like I know Moist Critical did that recently. Like he shut off all ability to send him money.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it makes sense, dude. Like, you've been on the internet for fucking, like 15 years.
Yeah, right? The way he does it, too, where, like, because he's, if I'm not mistaken, he gives, like, 50% of all the stuff he makes to charity.
Yeah, charity, yeah.
So it's like...
And it's like, that's fucking
I could
insane.
understand that. Like, you know, I'm keeping what I need to fucking survive and be able to do the things I want to do. Yes, of course. But at the same time, like... if there's a moment of like, okay, I don't need all of this shit, you know, like something can be done about it. But at the same time, I also am a very hard believer in fucking charities don't do shit and they're just money grabs for big corporations. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure, like, don't get me wrong, you can find them, yes. Like, you can find, like, good-hearted ones, absolutely. But it's very, very fucking rare. You know? It's very rare to find one that actually stands on what they say they stand for, you know? Because it's like, oh, yeah, we help lost dogs. And then it's like, oh, yeah, nah, they've just been squandering the money on their brand new private jet so that they go to Hong Kong to eat fucking, dog salad or some shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like...
that's the thing, is like, it's absolute bullshit a lot.
Yeah. Like, I've always been one of, like, if you're wanting to help somebody out, do it yourself. You know? Like, sure, there's not a, I can't go halfway across the world to fucking, help a starving child. I don't need to start fucking halfway across the world. We got that shit here, too. You know? Like, fucking all it takes,
me too.
Like, all it takes is going down the fucking road or, fucking finding a location, a fucking shelter or something and doing something about it, you know? Like, oh, I give money to this shelter for this and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, yeah, that should. Like, if they're doing good, then yes. Now, do I think you should be giving money to that fuck-ass, only 19 cents a day, you could fucking help a dog in need. Like, bro, if you're fucking... Yeah. First of all, advertisements are expensive as fuck.
Oh,
where are you getting all that money that you're giving me?
Nobody knows how much advertisements are. And that's what bothers me, too, is like... it's the amount of fucking people who are like, oh, what a good charity. And it's like, if you believe for 2 seconds... that a boxing event where the streamers or whoever got paid is actually having any money given to them, you're absolute full of shit.
Right. And like, I believe like you can have like some streamers who are genuinely like, yes, I'm giving it to this charity, I'm doing this thing. Like, I can believe that, but it's just like, like, oh yeah, all these, like, you can find good ones again, like you really can, but it's just, unless you're doing, because like a lot of times, unless you're doing the research yourself, like you're not gonna find them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not something that you fucking, you don't go Google charity and then the first one that pops up go, yeah, that's the best one. Like, no, you fucking, you need to find something local. Like if I'm watching someone and they're like, yeah, today's a charity event and we're giving to this, place we found, like this, charity that we found down the road, kind of thing of, they are here, they help with this and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, okay, I can believe that you're at least wanting to do this for the right cause because you're helping locally. It's going somewhere you can personally see the benefit from.
Yeah. But and the thing is, like, I will give people some benefit of the doubt where they do sit there and they're like, they just want to do the right thing. And it's like, I can give you absolutely a benefit of doubt that you didn't know that this, fucking people are just evil. And it's like, but sadly, it's like...
Yeah, and that's my thing, too.
The world's a lot more of a darker fucking place than
I was
some
just about
people
to say, like,
really like to believe.
And that's the unfortunate truth of it, too, is, like, you have, like, the fucking, like, that idea that I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to use, but it's not coming to me. But, like, that ideology of, like, it's to going to something good, and like I want to help fight, for the hungry, blah blah kind of thing. But it's like,
yeah,
again, unless you can actively see where that fucking cash is going to, how are you how would you even, how are you comfortable enough to,
how'd you know?
Yeah, like how are you comfortable enough giving it away and just hoping? Like, I don't trust people enough for that shit, unless I know you, I don't trust you enough to fucking, hand my cash in and go do something good with this. Fuck no.
Yeah.
That's like the idea of like, people are like, oh, why are you giving money to the homeless? They're just gonna go use it to buy booze and drugs. Fucking good. Let them. What the fuck else they got going for them right now? Like, if I was on the fucking side of if I was on the side of the fucking street, I'd want to do fucking drugs and shit too. Like,
yeah, I would not be that happy at all.
Like, do you
My
blame
already
them?
Not looking great.
But like, I also stand like, cause it's pretty bad up this way, where it's like,
yeah,
where it's like you have people who fake it, who like go put on like, slightly dingy clothing and then, fucking pretend to be homeless at like the corner of a fucking, interstate exit or whatever. And it's like,
pretend to be veterans. That's
yeah. Oh, well, see, we rarely get veteran ones. I imagine we probably have
teeth kicked in.
Yeah. I imagine we probably have a few, but ours are usually just homeless people, like they're just don't have a job kind of thing, or a house.
Yeah.
But like, it's, for me anyways, it can be hard to tell, but for the most part, I feel like it's pretty easy to tell which ones are, just fucking around, just wanting an extra, an extra $50 because, of whatever kind of situation. But like, I just can't stand that shit. It's like, and this falls under the same pretense of like, the whole like, oh, why would you give them the money? They're just gonna go squander it, or like, oh, you'll give it to this homeless person, but not, this quote unquote homeless person because you don't think that they're fucking actually homeless. Like, they probably still need the money. And it's like, okay, but frankly, if you're pretending to be fucking homeless, it's a bit sad, like, why is that your choice of how
pathetic?
Yeah, like, how's that your choices for what you're gonna do for yourself? Like, it just never made sense to me of like, how are you gonna squander this from the people who like genuinely don't know where their next meal's coming from? And like, don't get me wrong, I 100% understand that, like, yeah, you can still have a fucking house and not know where your next fucking meal's coming from because, been there, done that kind of thing. But at the same time, like, I've been down in fucking Schitt's Creek as far as Schitt's Creek will go and still been like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go fucking stand on the corner and fucking ask for gimmies, like.
Yeah.
It's one thing.
It's like, I don't even allow myself to be like upset in front.
Right.
Let alone be asking for fucking money.
Right. Like, it does not make sense to me, the people who are like willingly doing that shit. And then like what gets me is like, because again, like, I at this point, I basically know which ones are actually homeless around here, which ones aren't, because it's, it's always going to be the same fucking people.
Oh yeah,
but
it is so common.
Yeah, but for like me or whatever, like, whenever I do, like, the off occasion that I happen to have, $3, $5 in my fucking pocket kind of thing, and I do like decide to give it to someone, it's usually never just right off rip. Like, I've always, like, if they're out at night or out during bad weather, you're getting it. Even if you're not fucking like legitimately homeless and you're just faking it, like, at this point you've committed so much to the bit any fucking way that fuck it, take the cash, like, here's your fucking reward for your performance, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, like, because at least to me, like, if you're desperate enough to do that, like, sit out there, it's like you're doing it for a reason, like, you've got a purpose behind this.
Yeah.
But it's always been so funny to me, the people are like, oh yeah, I'll go fucking help, you know, I'll give to this charity, but I'm not giving a homeless man a fucking dollar. It's like, why? What does it matter? Like, you think the person that this charity that you're fucking handing your money off to is gonna not do the same fucking thing? I assure you, the only difference is they're buying a higher quality fucking alcohol and, you know, drugs.
Facts.
Like, that's the only difference.
Their crack is a lot cleaner.
Right. But it's just like, I don't know. I've always never understood like that not double negative, but like that just ideology of it, of just, yeah, I'm not gonna help the people around me, but I'm gonna help this random ass, you know, association because it says it does this.
Yeah, because it states that they save the fucking bees. Meanwhile, the bees are not saved. I'll be honest with you, and they're not saving the fucking bees.
Right. Damn, I'm only on
not talking shit on Sarah McLachlan, but Sarah McLachlan, I'm sorry. You know, like, shit, bitch. You need to start shaking it for people to donate. Like.
But it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those, like, oh shit. But, and that, Tanook brought up a good point of it's a fucking great write-off on taxes. And like, that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't give to like the corporations like McDonald's, you know, the Ronald McDonald's house for, you know, whatever, blah, 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 that they do.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're not doing this because you're actually genuinely trying to help motherfuckers. You're doing this because it's a tax write-off. Like, sure, you may, like,
say,
even
like,
on the back end of, like, even if you are actually helping others, like, that fucking, it's probably not costing you what you're actually making off of that, you know? Like, the tax write-off on that's probably making you way more than what you're ever gonna spend on the 4 or 5 families that you help this year, you know?
Yeah, because, like, so for me, I will say this. The only reason I know that the Ronald McDonald, like, thing is somewhat good is because my parents had to stay at the Ronald McDonald fucking, like, because they normally are what help with, like, what's it called? The, children's hospital stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it gives, like, let's say, like, if they go into a place because the children has, like, cancer and the parents need to stay close by, like, hotels, it helps with that. Because they helped my parents while I was, like, you know, in that fucking coma. But what sucked, sadly, is that my parents were kicked out because it was, like, they're like, I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but sadly, like, someone else's kid, like, we're booked out because a lot of other kids have cancer. Just so happens, you know, terrible fucking thing, sadly.
Like, sorry, cancer wins the coma. Apologies.
Yeah, cancer wins over, like, induced coma. Like, luckily... You're gonna go home with your kid, and someone is not.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, oh shit.
Like, you get to go home with yours. They don't. Can you?
They got limited time, and this is like, and it's like, oh shit. Okay, like, for sure.
Yeah, like, how can I be bad about that?
Yeah. So it's like, for them, it's like there is some, like, good, but also I don't always believe there is 1,000% like good. Because, like, also other people have, like, fucking horrific stories of the Ronald McDonald, like, Foundation.
Yeah, for as... Oh, damn. For as much, like, good as it does, there's way more bad kind of situation, you know?
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying, like, you can't have your... Like, you're always gonna have, you know, that. You're always gonna have the double fucking standard of good versus fucking bad, you know, shit that happens, but... In the same sense, it's one of those of, like, I don't know. Like, for me personally, even that little bit of bad still outweighs more of the good, you know?
Yeah, and it sucks too, because for a lot of people it really is like that, no matter what. Like, because I'm very pessimistic. Like, I don't believe in a lot of good things.
Yeah.
So there's always so much negative that goes through my head where a positive ever shows up.
Yeah, right. Or if a positive does show up, it's followed by way more negatives. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quickly squandered and smashed by a fucking negative that was like, oh wow, that would come. Kind of fucking went blind. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm a very big believer in the, like the idea of doing good and good comes to you kind of thing.
I would like to believe that.
But at the same time, I've been fucked. Yeah, right? But at the same time, yeah, 100%. But at the same time, like, to me, it also stands that, like, you know, just because you believe the good's coming from, just because you believe karma is, oh, I did a good thing and now something good must happen for me, doesn't always mean that, it's gonna be something that you're aware of kind of situation,
Yeah.
Because, like, I am as little as I actually believe in any, like, actual, entity of any kind. Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I am at least I won't say firm believer, but at least, a somewhat, decent believer in the idea that, like, stuff happens for a reason, like I'm not a person who believes in, like, destiny, like I'm not one of those, like, oh, everything is already written out and we're just following the path. Like, what the fuck's the point of existing? Like, that makes no sense,
I think it's wrongfully put for, like, religion. Yeah, I believe that if taught religiously, I think that completely mutes the point of the fact that you're taught that God gave freedom of will.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
Personally, I think it's very fucking stupid for people to believe that it's
it's
written.
Out. Yeah, and then also believe the motherfucker gave you a free will. Like, if that's so, then why the fuck is it already written? Right.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But but yeah, like, I'm a big believer in, like, things happen for a purpose, even if you're unaware of that purpose, like,
yeah, some things just line up sometimes.
right, for a reason, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But oh shit. But I also think, like, it just depends on, like, how your outlook on that situation treats it,
Yeah.
Because, like, like, just, like, in the sense of, like, oh, you were late to work because, you woke up late, the car fucked up, and you couldn't get it to start, and, like, all this extra shit, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, yeah, you could sit there and think of that as a negative, like, oh, fuck, like, this shit sucks, like, da-da-da-da, blah, 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 like, but I don't know, maybe it's just to help myself from fucking going insane from shit like that, it's more like, for me, it falls more under, like, okay, like, now I need to find the reason this happened. Like, this happened for a reason. I need to figure out what it is that it's trying to express, like, oh,
yeah,
you were late, so you didn't get to bring your lunch, but, fucking thank God somebody else decided they wanted to pay for your lunch or some shit, like, not saying it's something as obvious as that, but I'm just, I'm getting, just to give it a point or whatever.
Yeah.
Of like, to me, because I agree, like, it's very easy to be pessimistic on everything, like, it's very easy to just see the negative and all that's going on, because, I mean, fuck, it basically is, like, even if it is going good, there's something negative coming from it, at some way, somehow, whatever it may be. But for, like, me, that's my only, and again, like I said, it may as well just be a fucking coping mechanism, but that's my way of, like, trying to look at it, so that, like, I feel like there's actually more to it than just woe is me,
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck this, whatever, shitty situation happened, and now it's just fucking, the world is out to get me, and it's like, okay, well, what if, like, this is happening for a just cause, not saying, like, a just cause of, like, oh, something righteous or what the fuck ever. It's just a word I decided to use. But
Yeah.
In the sense of like the idea I was saying of like, you know, good bringing good, that type of shit. Like if I'm because that I'm in a not a big believer, but like, you know, I kind of believe in that sense too of like I was saying, where depending on your outlook of things is how things are gonna turn out for you, you know? Like you could win first place, but if all your like if the only thing you're thinking of is, damn, I could have ran 2 seconds faster, the rest of your day is ruined because to you did shit. Today was shitty because you didn't get the extra 2 seconds off of your lap or whatever, you know? Whereas like if you're like, oh no, like I fucking won first place, let's fucking go. Like this is, you know, like your outlook on the situation changes drastically. Damn, I fucked myself there. Drastically, you know? And so that's kind of how I try to look at it too, of like, fuck, okay, like, you know, this may be a shit situation, but if I can find something that has come out of this that actually feels justified, or at least like, you know, okay to me in some sense, then it's like, okay, cool. You know, I can live with that, you know? I don't have to fucking sit here and worry about my existence or what the fuck ever, because I know, you know, it is what it is. But I don't know, I've never really understood personally, I've never really understood like religion in a full, like I get it in like we just want something, you know, like we need some kind of reassurance that our fucking lives aren't meaningless, you know, like like we need like as I was about to say, like as humans, we just need something that makes us feel like there's more to it than just you know, our parents were horny bastards and popped us out, and now we're just here to suffer, you know? It's like that's just a terrible fucking way to live, in my opinion, of like, you know, oh great, like, you know, another bum day. It's like, damn, like I don't know, maybe it's just me.
I think it's also like, because the whole thing is, I will say this as a religious person, and again, it's speaking for a religious person, because I'm sure, like, I met plenty of people who do not have the same opinion as me, but what I will say is that the amount of negative type of shit that I have heard from people typically piss me the fuck off, honestly, because it's not, it hurts to know that people really are stupid enough to believe that, like, it's like when somebody puts like anything like, oh, you're supposed to hate this, it's like, well, what the fuck, why, like, you're telling me that the Bible has a strict rule against hatred, right? They're taught to hate. No, right. I think your fucking Bible is skewed, and I think that your fucking disgusting false prophet writing is tampering with a book,
right?
Like, and that's the thing, is that's because
oh yeah, I'm 100%
to be religious. Yeah, like I wasn't forced to be religious at all, in any means. My parents were like, if you like, you know, if you just
if
like
this is what you want,
like you later on cool. Turn around and turn religious, that's on you. Who cares?
Right.
You know, like, we're just religious. But if like you guys don't go to church and, you know, whatever, you don't want to do that, like, that's your guys' shit. We're not forcing you. We're not making you. That's your prerogative. That's what you.
Yeah, you can set out to that, you know, for that if that's what you want. But we're not gonna feed.
Do I believe that some people use it for like direction? I think people use religion for plenty of things, excuses, evil fucking intents, like
100%.
And it's like, it bothers me mostly when people like, because like like
I hate
the Catholic joke, for example. It's about like touching kids. I'm like, I fucking know. I'm aware of how the fucking people do it.
Right.
I'm aware people touch fucking kids. I don't think that's a religious thing. I think that's just a sick piece of shit thing.
Right. Yeah, I've always been one of those that, like, I'll never understand using something else to justify you know? Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're a shitty human being. Oh, but it's because, you know, like, even if it's not religion, it's fucking, you know, oh, it's because I'm an Aquarius. It's like, no, motherfucker, you're just an asshole. Yeah, like, you're just a cunt. You're just a like, what the
bitch.
fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know. Like, that's always been my thing is, like, that's, for me, that's one of my biggest reasons of, like I'm 100%, you know, believe what you want to believe. Like, whatever makes you happy, if that's how you, you know, again, if that's how you cope with existence, awesome. You know, I'm glad you've got something that makes you feel worth something, you know, in your existence. But at the same time, like, for me, it's not even, like, religion in a whole that, like, quote-unquote upsets me. But it's, like, the people in said religions, you know? Like, you have as many fucking religions that are like, oh, yeah, you know, you do you, I do me, we're good, you know? But then you also have just as many that are like, no, you're gonna go to fucking hell kind of thing. And it's like, okay, calm the fuck down, you know? Like, it's not that deep.
Yeah. I think that's what, like, absolutely bothers the shit out of me, too. Because, like, from me being at church and all that stuff, I was always taught that hell doesn't exist. And when I met I met a lot of Christians who were like, wait, you don't believe in hell? Me, no, because you know how ridiculous that fucking sounds? Like, you know how ridiculous it sounds to be worried about something? Right. Like, did you not read the Bible? Do you know what God did when there was a false prophet one time? Like, Jesus Christ. It got really bad really fast. Right. And I got to worry about what? Some guy who's going to torture me for an eternity? Right. I think what, like, and that's the thing is, like, Catholic guilt is, like, the worst guilt. Like, you want to be guilty? Jesus. Like, that Catholics are the guiltiest. Like, the whole religion is guilt. Like, because the whole religion is you either go to heaven or you end up in purgatory.
Purgatory, yeah.
So you're just doing nothing forever.
Yeah. Low-key sounds nice.
Yeah. You're just, like, in a white block, like, in a white, like, fucking forever, like, eternal thing, and you're just like, hey, what the fuck am I do here? Like, like, hell just does not exist. Which, I mean, honestly, if I had to guess where fucking, what, like, purgatory is, I would 1,000% guess it's Earth. Like, if I had to choose one, 1,000%. Oh shit. But yeah, no, a lot of people like just believe like, oh, you know, it's, I don't know. People just have this really terrible belief in my opinion about just like hell and all this stuff, and then like it's like the Christians with like Lucifer, and it's like, just say his name. Just say the fucking name. There's no power there.
Right.
There's nothing, like, you're scaring your children by telling them that if they sin, that something is going to come out and haunt them and hurt them. Like, I think you're sick. Like, I think you need some fucking help.
Which I personally feel turns into, like, what I was saying, where, like, you put into the world what you put out, you know? Like, if you're constantly out here, like, you know, blasphemy and all that shit, you know, like, oh, you know, this is nothing but trouble, like, all you're doing is just causing that to be a thing now, you know?
Yeah, now you're just scaring people.
Yeah.
Scaring your children more. I think that's a terrible fucking thing to do.
Right.
I would never want to scare my kids into believing, like, hey, if you piss off God, he's going to send you to eternal damnation. It's like, what the fuck?
I personally would be like, fucking, why scare them with something we don't have 100% proof of?
Yeah. And that's the thing. Is
and then they hit you with well, we got the Bible. Motherfucker, I'm going to beat you with that fucking Bible. I swear to God.
the worst part is, like, they change the book every
every fucking 100 years that motherfucker's, motherfucker is slightly askewed, and then it's like, oh, we've got a new version of it. It's like, what? How the fuck does that make sense?
Yeah, you're telling me that we're just, like, changing up Bibles. No, I don't believe it for one fucking second. And I'm pretty sure we pissed off God somehow. Because you're telling me that a new Bible came out, written by who? Human. And nobody has a way to talk. I don't believe.
Yeah, right.
Like, this is the most sacrilegious shit I've ever seen in my life.
Up.
Yeah. because like I've read some Bibles that were like from like an older time, like you could really tell with some like phrases, and then I've read like newer Bibles, and I've read some like newer ones that were, you know, then started writing about hatred towards gays, you know, all stuff, and yeah, because the Bible didn't fucking have that. It was like, hey, don't lay with a child.
Oh yeah, like the reincarnate.
Guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like man shall not lay with man. It's like the original text literally says man and boy, but yeah, okay, get it, I guess.
Yeah. Meaning don't be a fucking pedophile, but I guess we just scratched over that one, like as if that one needed to be changed. Like
Danook was saying, they were told the earlier books that are in the earlier books that Earth is hell and we're supposed to go through life trying to live a good life to get to heaven. If you don't get if you don't get sent back to if you don't, you get sent back to live a new life.
Yeah, which is like
the whole like reincarnation thing.
I'm not sure which religion that comes from, because
I saw a thing. I know Buddhism does that. Which I didn't know this, that apparently the point of like the whole because I always thought like the point was to reincarnate. But apparently it's not in Buddhism. Like I've never really had, you know, fucking, I don't Google shit, you know. But
it's a religion. Like when I got really into religion, I take some stuff from other religions. Like I think Buddhism is a great religion for people who don't want to be religious. I think it's a very like honorable philosophical thing.
But I never I never like even thought of it that way or anything like that, because I was just like, because I thought like the whole premise was like, if you were bad you got sent to like a purgatory, and if you were good you got reincarnated kind of thing. And then like later on found out that it was like, oh no, you're trying to not fucking exist anymore. Like that is the next goal, is to get to the next, you know, the other side or whatever. And like if you're reincarnated, that means you fucked up.
And that's the thing, is like, it's funny to say that, but no, the whole point, is to get into heaven, so that way you get to, because the writing of it is that once you are able to get to heaven, then you are met, you know, to stand by the side of your, you know, of Jesus Christ and your creator, so that way then you may finally rest. Because that's what happened with Jesus. That's why he, you know, he had to go back. There was more work to be done.
Right.
Meaning helping people to fucking,
get
you
to
know,
that point.
Not do crazy shit anymore.
Right. Nah, oh shit, that was way too fuck. Sorry, I destroyed that fucking corner. But like I don't know, like for me, I just, because again, like obviously, like do you, whatever makes you feel better, cool. But like I personally am always like, I don't feel it justified to be like, oh, the reason I'm a good person is because of this, you know, because so and so said so. Like just be a fucking good person to be a good person. Like you know, like which, you know, again, this obviously doesn't fall within like what you're talking about, but like the motherfuckers that are like, you know, oh shit, that are like, you know, who are like so dead set on like, you know, oh, God's the only God, and you know, if you don't believe in him, like, you know, you go to hell and this and that, and you know, yada yada yada. And it's like, you know, if you talk to someone who's like that, who like has that mentality of like whatever, and you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm agnostic, or you know, what's the other one? What's the one where you don't believe in a God at all?
Oh, atheist.
Atheist, thank you. It's you know, oh, if you're agnostic or atheist, it's like, you know, oh well, how could you not believe that there's something else out there? And it's like, why do you believe there is? Like, oh well, we have, you know, written word, da 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 da. It's like, motherfucker, I could, like, and that's always been my argument. It's like, you know, with that one, with that of like, oh well, we have, you know, the Bible says so. Like, bro, so you mean to tell me if I go out here and decide that fucking the Hunger Games series is now my new religion, that it makes it so? Like, the fuck? You know, like, just because a fucking book told me that sending kids to fucking, you know, war is a good idea is, like, what? Like, come on now. Like, I'm not against you having, you know, a book that gives your religion whatever. I'm against you using the book as if it's the end all be all. Like,
yeah, if this is like
if this is the
means
only,
you win every argument,
right? Like, if this is your get out of jail free card because you don't want to think about it, it's like, dude, come on, man. Like you're just, it doesn't make sense to me. But like, going back to what I was saying was like the people who are like, you know, oh, well, you don't believe in this, da 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 da, and it's like, well, you know, so, you know, well, yeah, I don't believe that this is, you know, a thing or whatever, and it's like, oh, so you know, you think like we should just have, you know, free will, blah blah blah, do whatever we want. It's like, I mean, technically we already do, so yeah, and it's like, oh, so you think people should just go out here and, you know, rape and pillage and all this shit and da 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 da, like however they want, and it's like no, because I've got fucking morals. Like, just because I don't believe in some fucking, you know, savior of some kind that, you know, I'm suddenly fucking the worst human being in existence. Like, no, I still have a conscience. I still have some kind of moral compass that's going, hey, maybe don't do that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, people really do sadly rely too much on something that, in my opinion, I think is more symbolic than, you know, live and die by it. Because again, if that was the case, to take it so literal, to take it so like to the head of it, the type of shit that you would not be seeing people do,
right,
and including religious people, like, wow, it would be changing. So
you're right. Like, man, would things be drastically different?
Yeah. Because, like,
I also think that's dumb too. I think it's dumb people who are die hard on like certain aspects, but not others. You know, like pick and choose, like basically pick and choose their choice of, not like their religion. Belief. Yeah, like I was trying to think of a way to word it that doesn't make it seem like, you know, like because I agree, like, you know, you should be reading up on other religions, other things, and come up with your own belief system, you know? Like, I fully agree with that idea. But, like, the people who, like, you know, again, because they're just the easiest target to go with, but, like, again, like, some, you know, Christians or whatever, where it's like, you know, oh, yeah, you know, to hell with all the gays, da-da-da-da-da, and then it's like, you know, you stand strong by that, and you stand strong by, like, monogamy, and stand strong by, like, you know, whatever, like, oh, the woman should obey the man, or what the fuck ever kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then you turn around, then you turn around and, like, you have tattoos, and you wear, you know, polyester cotton clothing, and, like, all this shit. It's like, so you mean to tell me you're gonna pick and choose which part of the you know, the Bible is sacrilege now, you know? Like, how does that make sense? Like, if you're gonna follow one rule, follow all of them, if that's how you're gonna live it, you know?
Yeah. And I think, and it ironically takes us kind of back to the conversation about the, what is the, charity. I went to a Catholic church that had, of course, a private school to it, and of course you could donate to the church.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with donating to a church, you know, because also the church I went to used to do a big food drive with a lot of other churches in the area for the homeless that lived in the area.
Yeah,
and it's like, and within itself is honorable because they're actually
doing something.
And this was, and
they're
the thing is, like, to me,
church.
the church is very nice. It's very well kept. You know, it's a very beautiful church. It's not some mass fucking church, but it's a nice church. And I remember as a child, a guy in a special chair, like he was disabled, would sit at the front of the pews and to have a front row like view of the priest, and he would come over and he would personally bless him.
Yeah.
Give him body of Christ, give him the blood of Christ, and then we would continue on. And he had a caretaker that sat next to him. And the thing is that the church was open to everybody.
Yeah.
No matter if they were homeless, if they were, you know, whatever.
As
they
it should
like,
be. Right.
It didn't fucking matter because everybody should have the type of comfort in order to believe.
You should. Yeah. You shouldn't be
now,
bullied into a certain standard. Yeah.
My big problem with certain churches, and this can even include, like, again, Catholic churches as well. It's I'm not gonna fucking sit here and be like what's it called, some type of fucking hypocrite about it.
Right.
But it was just
we're special and y'all aren't.
Grew up with it. Yeah. For like you.
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
It was the fact. It was the fact that.
Bro, I would switch to Catholicism so fast if I went into a Catholic church and that motherfucker went scoreboard.
Yeah, if that motherfucker sat there like they reached donation peak and they're just like ignoring you walk in and the priest who's in a giant and all his shit is just standing there with a white chalkboard, with a white fucking board with a whiteboard. It's just scoreboard.
He's
just like pointing at it.
Oh, fuck me.
But yeah, no, it's like, to me, it's like there's giant, like, churches that people pay, like fucking Scientology. Like, if we're gonna criticize one. Fucking, yeah, like, I don't always like picking on the Christians because I feel bad sometimes. Because there are very good Christians out there.
They're just easy to pick on.
One person.
Yeah.
There's not one person, I believe, for 1 second that has brain cells that goes and like practices Scientology.
Right.
Just like become a Mormon. Like it.
Absolute cult.
Like, yeah, that literally you have to pay for it, and whether that's paying for it through millions of dollars, or living your life at like one of their many facilities.
Right.
And being told that you have to work.
Yeah,
an ungodly amount, but because it's religion, it's actually fucking ironically legal.
Yes.
And it's like, see, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
And this is why, like, and here's the thing that bothers me.
Okay.
I don't like, if you have like a problem with like religion where you're like, oh, I just have an opinion about it. Yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, that's that's okay. Everybody has like, their own like comments, and that's again, fuck it, fine, who cares? Why am I one to care? I get. Like,
how does your opinion fall on to me?
Yeah, it's like it's your, it's what you think. It's your fucking freedom of will here. I don't. That's why you have freedom of will. To me, I think that's what. Again, a symbolic way of when anybody talks about like God gave you religion, it's like, why do you think they say it's a blessing? Because the whole thing is like that God blessed you with it. And people always talk about like how the ability to talk, just like communicate with others. That's a blessing. And it's like these are all things
that's just standard. But
yeah. It's to you it's nothing because that's your life. Right. Meanwhile, to others it's like this is a lot.
Yeah, this is everything.
But to me, it's like if you're paying millions of dollars to an organization that's just ridiculous, like giant, like there's a guy who used to be a mega church influencer. I love watching him on fucking I love when he does it because he used to fucking be like that. He used to just blindly listen and follow and just kind of be like, oh yeah, the pastor, like senior global pastor, doesn't talk to normies,
right?
And it's like,
so he's above you because like he's closer to God. It's like, what?
Yeah, he's closer to God, and it's like when people say that about like the Pope, it's like, no, it's just the fact that like, dude, he just did a lot of shit to get there. I'm not gonna lie to you, he just did a lot of stuff. Like I don't even know how simple it is.
Yeah, like that is
He gave himself over to God at this point. Like, I think the guy deserves a title like that.
Like, that is the definition of fucking your whole heart into the religion. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like a lot of people forget that like it's not just like, oh, you know, he just gets to say he's a pope, and it's like, no, like,
yeah,
you don't understand. He's
put in the fucking work. Yeah,
he's never like, he doesn't have like, I have someone who I call the love of my life.
Yeah,
you know what he has? Not that.
Yeah, he's got God.
Yeah, he's got God, and he loves God so much that he's like, I don't need a partner in life. It's just me and my promise to God, and it's like, that's crazy.
Yeah, fuck that. Couldn't.
And it's like,
I like titties too much.
Yeah. But like, you know, someone was willing to sit there and be like, you know what? I'll give it up for you guys, and it's like, you real one, like, and that's
right. You a homie for real.
Yeah, no caffeine, no fucking.
Right.
Will do nothing. Like, he's like, yeah, I just read the Bible a lot. So, you know what?
Right.
It's a fucking respect.
I couldn't.
But
I'd
meanwhile,
so
you
quick.
have like, yeah. Meanwhile, you have like fucking like those mega church fucking people who are just like, yeah,
I own 27 yachts.
Don't
I've remarried 3 times.
Yeah, this is my young hot wife.
Right.
Go, you know, she doesn't speak a fucking lick of English though.
Right. It's great. I get to tell her the Bible every night. She never knows what I'm saying.
Yeah, she had no idea. She's, you know, sleeping with my security guard, like, you know, but, you know, is what it is. My kids don't fucking talk to me because I'm a giant asshole. Like,
Danook said, this is why, which I think this was earlier, this is why I go back and forth on my children on telling them that Santa exists, because I'd rather them know real consequences for their actions rather than some fat guy isn't going to give them presents. Which I can kind of,
that's the problem, like,
I can kind of, yeah, I can kind of agree with that to an extent. Cause I get where she's coming from of like, you know, like, you know, the whole idea of like, don't be bad or Santa won't get you presents. It's like, no, don't be bad because you fucking, you know, something of consequence will happen because of it, kind of thing. Like the idea of just, oh, you're not gonna get anything, so therefore this is, you know, you want to make sure you behave. Is like, that's kind of dumb. But I can agree on like the idea of like, fuck, do I give them that ability to, you know, do I give them the ability of like the awe of Christmas, if that makes sense? Or do I establish
like the magical feeling?
Right. Or do I establish early on that like, hey, look, no, like this isn't how shit works, kind of thing. Which my personal opinion, I've always been a thing of is like, I'm not gonna fucking, you know, personally, like, I'll be damned if some fat bastard gets the credit for getting you these fucking toys when I was the one who did it, you know?
Yeah, I'm over there busting my ass for your toys.
But
say thank you, kids. Like,
right. Like I didn't get a thank you. You know who did? Fat ass Santa Claus. But
yeah, look at that fat bastard.
But like, I don't know.
I lost 2 pounds for this.
Yeah, right. But like, and in fairness, I don't have kids, so I like, you know, this is all hypothetical shit of like, I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure, you know, the situation may change, you know, like fucking everything's, you know, is always a fucking spinning top at this point. You never really fucking know. But
yeah.
You know, like it falls under the pretense for me of like, damn, is like, I just got fucking smashed into a tree. But fucking
just wrapped around,
yeah,
like.
basically. If this wasn't a video game, it'd have been fucked. But yeah, like it's a weird, like, cause I don't know, cause I feel like I probably wouldn't necessarily try to tell them that Santa doesn't exist, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't not tell them, like. You know, like, if they come home one day, like, some kid at school said da-da-da-da-da, like, yeah, he's right, you know? Like, I feel like I would, like, sorry to break your bubble, but, like, just, you know, don't be that kid, you know? Make sure you know, you let these other kids enjoy the spirit of fucking Christmas or whatever. But
yeah,
like, I don't know, that it does, like, I don't know, it's weird because it's like, one, the idea of Santa is fucking crazy anyway, because it's like, oh yes, you know, some big fat fuck is watching me at all times. That's awesome. Then turn around and it's like, oh yes, he leaves me presents for being a good boy. Like, bro, this just sounds like I'm getting cucked at a young age. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it just sounds like I'm teaching my kids that grooming's alright.
Okay. Yeah, right.
They shouldn't touch an adult.
Right. And so, like, fucking, and that's the thing too, is like, because I was kind of the same way where it was like, yeah, I believed in Santa for when I was really, really young. But then, like, you know, you start to click of like, oh, he comes down a chimney. I don't have a fucking chimney. Like, where the fuck?
I don't know. He bum ass apartment.
Like, what? He climbs through my fucking
house.
window or something? Like, what? You know? Oh, he just has keys to my front door. That's more terrifying, you know?
Yeah.
But it's one of those, you know, ideas of just like I don't know, like, because part of me would feel like, damn, I'm kind of ruining this, you know, this experience. I'm kind of ruining like what quote unquote Christmas is, so to speak. But like at the same time, you're not, though, you know, like, because that's not what it should be. It shouldn't be fucking, you know, oh, Christmas is all about fucking, you know, Santa Claus and getting gifts. It's like, no, it's just another fucking holiday, man. Like, enjoy it while you got it, of course, but like, chill the fuck out. But I don't know, like, that is like a really weird dilemma that, like, I know, like, maybe later on, you know, I might be able to, you know, find a good, you know, out or whatever for, but just, I've always had issues with that of like, how do you go about that, really? Like, truthfully, like, how do you go about letting your kid be a kid while also teaching them the importance of the existence they have, you know? Like, it's, I don't know. It is definitely difficult.
Definitely, I would say as well, but also,
Danook said, I never believed in Santa, but I never believed in Santa, and I still feel the magic of it. One of my faves. I know a lot of people where the magic died when they figured out that they were lied to, but then again, I am also religious. Yeah, so like I think that's kind of the aspect of it too, though, right? Like, okay, so you know, because I agree, like the quote unquote magic of Christmas shouldn't be solely based off of Santa. Yeah. Like, you know, you can find other things that, like, you know, no, it's just a magical time of year kind of thing. It's like, you know, whatever. Yeah. But like, as far as, because like, and that's the thing too, is like, you know, obviously, like, I'm at least grown enough to come to that conclusion for myself, you know, but how the fuck do you explain that to a kid? You know? Like, oh yes, you know, like, you know, this, at least in the sense of if they did believe in Santa, you know? Where it's like, you know, oh yeah, I never believed in it. So it's like, I found other things that made, you know, Christmas special to me, you know? Like, oh, it meant, you know, Christmas time came around, it meant my family got together and I got to see the, you know, the other family members I didn't see normally, like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, that makes sense. Like, I 100% understand that, but it does, like, give you just more and more dilemmas. I feel like that's unfortunately how a lot of shit is like, so much stuff is like shoved down your throat of like, oh yeah, do this or do that, or, you know, this is a thing, so that basically, I mean, it's all marketing schemes. It always will be, but it's just 100%. It's just like I can understand how fucking hard that dilemma would have to be to like deal with like, you know, because fuck, like, or if you like you get unlucky and you have the little assholes that like love to just ruin things for other people, you know. So it's like, do I let him, like, if I know he's a little cunt, do I, you know, am I allowed to let him continue to believe it so that he doesn't ruin it for others, kind of thing?
Yeah.
But you know, it's I don't know. It's one of those that like I feel like it really just depends on the situation for real. But I don't know, because like I agree, like why, like I said, like why the fuck would I give somebody else the credit for something I did? You know, like if I put in the hard work and the fucking time to get you this shit, why the fuck would I put Santa's name on this? You know?
Yeah.
But oh shit. But like I think that just comes with like the also then you have to because the way I'm thinking of it, right, is that you do that and then I feel you like if you just go ahead and say like, oh yeah, Santa's not real, you know, like this is not a thing or whatever, then you have the consequences of accidentally making your kid grow up too fast, you know, because it doesn't just like it's not as simple as just, oh, Santa's not real, like that falls under a pretext of other shit you're also giving them, you know, like yeah, you know, yes, they can still be a kid, but I feel like mentally it takes a different type of toll, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas like, you know, I don't know, it's weird. Like it's a convoluted thing that I can't quite like pinpoint and explain, but it's one of those situations that I feel like the presence of having to grow up too fast is a thing, you know, like
yeah,
if you're always told like, you know, all these things are false, and you know you grow up realizing that like, oh, all people are doing is just lying to each other, and you know this and that, or you know, fuck, like, you know, oh, this is just life, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, you can still find good and everything, obviously, and like shit like that, but or you know, find like the happiness in the situation. But I just feel like, especially for a kid who hasn't really like fucking experienced that kind of like hasn't really had any experience behind that, like it's a very large like toll on like a little mind kind of situation. And it's like, especially like, you know, just at least for me, like growing up the way I did, like I would hate to ruin like my kids being kids, you know, like not saying I was fucked up or anything like that, but just like, you know, like I had to, you know, help raise myself pretty much, you know, like I grew up fast as fuck. So it's like, it's one of those like, do you like, there's such a fine line between, damn it, I hit this rock again. There's such a fine line between like, do you coddle your child or do you let them burn with the rest of the world? You know, like you really have to skate that line of like, I want you to understand that, you know, you've always got something, but at the same time, like, good luck, bud. You know, like it's a terrible fucking, right. Like, yeah, you know, you're always, you know, have some kind of, you know, system behind you, but at the same time, you're not gonna always. So it's like, fuck. And like, it's such a hard dilemma to deal with. And like, that's why, like, I never really try to judge too many people with like parenting. Like there's some things where I'm like, I'm dead set on like, no, you're just a fucking idiot, of course. But like, you know, as far as like, oh, what you tell them, what you want them to believe, like fuck, man, what right do I have to tell you like, no, that's wrong? You know?
Yeah.
Like everybody's different.
Unless it's like commonly like, fucking no, you're just a piece of shit. Yeah.
Right. Like there's like obvious shit like that, but you know, I don't know. It's one of those weird situations of just like, I'm for like letting people in general just figure things out on their own, unless they specifically are asking you, you know? But like I'm a very big believer of that too, of just, you know, you're gonna figure it out. And if you're not, you've always got someone who's, hopefully, someone who's always willing to like help you in that situation and, you know, help you through it, whatever. But in the same sense of not everybody's that lucky. So I don't know. Yeah. It's a weird, convoluted fucking back and forth for me. of like, you know, yes, I agree. You know, you should have the ability to fucking do as you see fit and, you know, think the way you feel free to think. But at the same time, you know, unfortunately, some people need a guiding fucking hand, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those, like, yeah, I would love to sit here and be like, yes, you know, all things are good and, you know, you can have free will and free thought because, you know, that's just the way life is. And it's like, but it's not, you know? Like, you're always gonna have fucked up people out there doing fucked up things. Like, sometimes, unfortunately, someone needs a nudge, you know?
Yeah, it's...
Let's see.
Yeah.
She said, I feel like being a kid stems from imagination and wonder. I believe that those things can be achieved in other activities. Christmas is a time for appreciation of what we have and what we can give, which I agree with. Also, a way to reflect on the kind of... Yeah, right? Also, a way to reflect... Yeah, I can't stand people who are like, Christmas is about getting gifts. No, motherfucker. It's about fucking being there with other people and, you know, giving, you know, your 100% for these people that you have that you are a community with, so to speak, you know? Like, even if it's just family. But, she continued with, also a way to reflect on the kind of person we were through the year and who we want to be in the next. Which I can kind of agree with on that. And what I was kind of getting at, because like I understand the like being a kid stems from like having imagination and wonder, but I feel like once you start telling them the things that aren't, you know, like once you start removing some of the imagination, I feel like it's like it's a house of cards. Like, you might be able to fucking take 2-3 of those, but once those cards start moving, fucking the rest of the house is coming with it, you know? So, like, I don't know. It's weird because then that stems with the same idea of like, you know, okay, you're telling them like Santa doesn't exist, and it's like, well, fuck, now you gotta tell them like Easter Bunny, the fucking Tooth Fairy, you know, like all that shit is non-existent. Which again, I'm like, yeah, 100%. First of all, the fucking Easter Bunny is a terrifying thought. And secondly, the idea that there's some entity out there that's so down bad for my teeth it's willing to pay me is also kind of fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
but
they're really in like, what's next? The toenail? Like,
right. So like, you know, but like, again, that just, I feel like it falls under that same idea of like, I feel just as as older beings in general, we're what fuel that imagination, you know? Like, the reason they have that imagination is because we give it to them, you know? Like, yeah, you can, you know, oh yeah, you can have imaginary friends and stuff like that. Like, you can come up with that or whatever, but like, something planted that thought there, you know? Like, again, like nothing comes from nothing, you know? Like, there has to be, at least for me anyways, there has to be something that originates that thought process, you know? And like, I'm not even meaning that in the sense of like, you know, oh, they saw Clifford once, so they thought, you know, oh, big red dog, and you know, now they're thinking, you know, oh, well, I could have a giant green dog. Like, no, like, you know, it could literally just be, you know, oh, I saw a tree and then thought, what if my chihuahua was the size of a fucking tree? Like, those are, you know, stems that progress that imagination. But at the same time, you know, I feel like the adults, you know, quote unquote, that are around said child are the ones that help fuel that, you know, sense of imagination and wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I was also a child that didn't believe in Santa, honestly, because I don't know, I had too many fucking siblings.
Yeah, right?
So for me, it's like, I don't know, the wonder was never really lost for me.
I feel, frankly, growing up poor, you just automatically know Santa's not real, you know?
Yeah, when you
like
live in
Santa,
a fucking apartment,
right?
it kind
Like
of died.
Santa is really a fucking wealthy stigma, you know? Like
Yeah,
you
like
really can't
that's like
break
middle
that.
class. Like you got a
Yeah,
chimney, like that's crazy.
right.
But also, like I live in California, so not many people have chimneys.
You're right.
Like,
Well, even off of that, just off of that, like the idea that like, you know, because like I mean, for most people, it's you know, oh, ask Santa for what you want and give a list, and he'll get you some of the shit, if not all of the shit, you know. And it's like growing up broke. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I could ask for a bike 7 years in a row, but we can't afford that shit. Santa ain't giving you that shit, you know. And so like I feel like that really kind of stems that of like, oh fuck, like you know, this all kind of rides on us situation.
yeah, and also I think sadly, like a lot of, I don't know, I think Santa's not the best example for kids technically, just because if you grow up poor, or you like, especially like God, I hope when I have kids, like I can have a lot of fucking money, so that way I can spoil the shit out of them.
Right.
But
isn't that the goal for
my
most
big thing
anyway?
is like, yeah, if they have friends that are broke or poor or whatever, you know, I just don't want my kids to be like, yeah, no, fucking, like had the best time ever. It's like,
yeah, right.
It's like Jesus Christ, you're just an asshole now.
Oh, dude, like the amount of times that like, and like I say it in like a sense, like it makes it sound like I fucking despise my childhood. I loved my childhood, but like you know, it still falls under the same pretense of like the biggest, like one of the biggest things I always hated was like the return to school after a summer, and they make you write the fuck ass like summer report type shit of like, what'd you do this summer?
It's like I'm fucking wearing the same clothes I wore fucking literally last year.
Right, like you know,
the
like
fuck you think I did?
Like it was always just so like it really hit you then of like, oh fuck, like yeah, I got to play with friends and stuff and like hang out and like yeah, it was fun obviously, but like you know, oh fucking Sally Sue over here got to go to fucking Greece with her grandmother, like
yeah,
like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always hated those fucking summer report things.
1000% same. Yeah, no, they would just sit there and like I remember it's like, dude, I fucking live in an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment with my fucking family. What do you think we did?
Yeah. We survived. That's what we did.
Yeah. And like the worst part is
what's worse is like knowing, especially like older on, like or like later on in like years, like knowing that some of the shit that like happened definitely would get like CPS called on your ass, you know?
Oh,
it's like, oh, I can't tell you shit because if I tell you what I did for fucking summer, like I'm no longer gonna live with my family.
Yeah. If I tell you what happened, I'm gonna work.
You're right.
I won't have a family.
You're right. Like I got lucky I didn't die. Like
yeah. And that's the funniest part about that. Yeah. But
she said,
I had fucking people. Oh.
Go ahead.
I always had people tell me like some shit about like because I was like, oh, what did you do this summer? I was like, oh, I fucking went to LA to see family.
Yeah.
And just them. Just oh, that's cool. You know, that's cool that you could afford to go out to LA. And they would say it in like such a patronizing way.
Right?
It's like fucking. What do you think we did? I took a plane there, bitch. We fucking drove in a dot in a fucking. What is it? No, because it's technically a Dodge minivan. It fucking all cramped up, fucking giant family we are, in this big ass van, starving and shit because we can't fucking afford to pull over to eat. Like
right, like bitch, we packed a fucking one sandwich and if we were lucky, a small bag of chips, and you had to decide whether you were hungry now or hungry later.
Yeah, you can save it. Like
yeah.
Hey, can we stop by? Like, can we stop at the gas station? I have to fucking pee. No, because then you guys are gonna want gas station, so just fucking hold it. It's like, okay, cool. I'll just piss on the floor.
So she says, I get that the holiday figures can add to the holiday, but I guess my magic and guidance came from religion, even though my family wasn't actively religious. And then says, I have a crazy theory that Santa was created in part to undermine the idea of religion. The comparison of a guy who watches you and rewards you for being good are too similar. To which I state, Santa was created by Christianity to undermine paganism, because Santa is technically a pagan god.
A saint. Yeah.
He's because that's what. So a lot of things that are like a lot of the holidays. Let me rephrase that. A lot of the holidays that are given, in for Christianity and stuff, are pagan holidays that they took over to undermine paganism. Like that's basically what it is. You know, not saying that that's a, shame on you for doing so. It fucking happens with everything, but just stating that's basically what it was that, oh, they have a figure that resembles too much to our shit, so we're gonna take it over and just say it's this thing. It's like I want to say, I don't remember what it was originally, but that's why we have Easter when we do, because it was a pagan holiday,
it's a pagan holiday,
and then they took it over basically.
Yeah, the pagan holiday, I forget what it is, but so
I
is,
don't remember exactly it, but yeah.
That's why Halloween's a pagan holiday.
Yeah. Like it's basically like most holidays we have are literally pagan ones that they were like, we don't agree with that, so we're switching it. Which again, it happens. Like that's a thing you're always going to have cultural changes that adjust your holidays and your, what you see fit and like all that stuff. Like I'm, again, not in any point being like, oh, you're a fucking terrible, religion for that. Like, no, but that's basically where it came from. Like, that's why, like, a lot of the times, like, some of the shit, it's like the idea behind that of like, where does for me anyways, that's why I always wonder how, like, especially like the Christian Christian religions or whatever, how they handle like holidays, because frankly, if you're not classifying like Santa or the Easter Bunny or like, those kind of things as some kind of god entity, because I mean, frankly, how the fuck else would they quote unquote be able to do the shit they are said to do? It's like, it's like, if where does your line for what makes a god lie? Like, because I understand like the whole idea is like, oh, God is the only God or whatever, but my point is being like, if that's so, then where does your line stand as to what a god is? Like, oh, they have to be, all seeing, all thought out, blah, blah, blah kind of thing. Like, okay, fair, I guess. But like, to me, it just never really makes a whole lot of sense. Like, I've never really, and again, that's just a personal fucking observation. Insight. Of just like, it's just like, I don't know, like, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, because like, sure, you could have like demigods or things like of that nature in said religions and everything. Like, you always have your warriors and your loot players and shit, but at the same sense of like, it's just weird that to me that it's weird to me that you wouldn't make it about something that makes sense for the religion. If that, like, oh, it's Christmas, but for some reason your gifts are given by Santa Claus. Like, what? Like, you couldn't have fucking found one of the fucking, you know, one of the disciples or some random other motherfucker in the story of, you know, in a story of the Bible that you could be like, oh yeah, it's, you know, it's Josephine from, you know, this section who, you know, in the story is, you know, received the gift or some shit like that I'll use that. Like
three wise men.
I was just about to say, like, I'll use that. Like, why is it, oh, you decided to switch their god to Santa instead of just being like, oh yeah, it's the three wise men who, you know, were blessed by God to continue, you know, helping those in need, blah, like, I don't know, like, just coming up with something of that sense instead of,
or, you know, keeping true to, you know, the real religion, which was, you know, the original religion that Christianity, like Roman Christians took from, was Judaism, technically.
Yeah.
Because Christ is Jewish.
Yeah.
So, you know, technically we took from Judaism, so why not stay with
like what their holidays
like Hanukkah
are,
and stuff like that. Yeah. So why the fuck did it have to be like, let's rewrite the whole fucking thing?
Yeah, let's rewrite history.
It's
here,
like, could have just had
boys.
like fucking Hanukkah or something. Like,
right. Like, you could have just gotten rid of the holidays altogether, which, again, I know why, is because they wanted to get rid of paganism. So what better way to bury their gods than to make false ones, you know, that cover it up and remove that ideology from it altogether. I really gotta stop saying the word ideology.
Yeah. Every time you fucking say it, just take a drink.
Fuck, I'd never make it.
Shit-faced.
Yeah, right.
Just fucking dead.
Let's see. 100% my grandmother is pagan, Wiccan. Both are true. Yeah, I kind of, because my significant other, she does Wiccan crafts and stuff. Also thought they took Saint Nicholas from Christianity.
They did. Saint Nicholas is a saint. Yeah. I'm just aware of his name.
Yeah.
I'm also aware of, like, so this is
which I didn't think about that. I forget that it's Saint Nicholas. That's right.
Yeah.
That's on me. That's my bad. I always forget that.
If there's ever, you know what, actually, you know, I was making fun of Christianity a lot. There is one stupid ass religion that I think is an ultimate, like, you have to be fucking, like, you have to be really fucking stupid to believe in. Satanism. It was made by an idiot. Like, literally, if you read who made it, was a fucking idiot. Like, the guy was an absolute.
Well, okay. So my point stands then, what kind of Satanism are you talking about? Because
I'm talking about the guy who originally, like, wrote the.
You cut out for me, but yeah. I was just curious because, like, because I always hear two sides to that, and that's why I asked. Was because, like, you know, you always hear, like, oh, you know, there's, you know, they believe in Satanism, blah blah blah, and then it's like, their whole process is like, oh, or their whole thought process on it is, oh, they worship the devil and, you know, are basically, you know, the anti-Christian kind of thing, and it's like, that's not what any of their book actually says, but okay, you know.
I just think of it more as like something that's, from what I don't know. It's been a long time since I read it, so don't really quote me on it. But the thing is, for me, I think what bothers me the most about it is just that the ignorance that it comes with others. Yeah. Is that they believe that this whole thing is supposed to be about, like, you know, mocking other religions.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's not though. Yeah.
But the guy who wrote it just wanted to, just was like blindly creating it. It was just, he was like, yeah, let's see if I can fucking do this.
In fairness, like, I feel that's most religions.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, like,
all religions are just copy paste of other religions, but yeah.
Yeah. Because, it is. But, like, that's the thing is, to me, it was, I think, and the worst part is, they're using, not all of them, but a good majority of them do use an upside down cross, and to, like, be like, look at it. And it's like, you do know there's a story behind the upside down cross. Yeah, and it's like, you just look fucking stupid now.
I will agree that, like, because that's why I asked, where you were, like, coming from it with, because because, like, I agree, you do have the people who don't actually know, and they put it in that pretense of, oh, it's just the opposite of Christianity, you know, like we worship the devil, and it's like, no, like that's not what this is. Like,
yeah, not all of them do it. Like some of them,
like, don't get me wrong, it is
like
but
like just like we talked about where they read fucking Bible and shit. Like it's the same fucking thing where they just wanted to put a new head on it. But another thing is like a lot of them did like do this really stupid thing of like, oh, we're gonna put the what's that fucking thing called? I forget. I can never remember the name of it. But it's basically like the pagans like fucking symbol upside down. And it's like you
talking about
the pagans like
the fucking pentagram or whatever.
Yeah, the pentagram. Yeah, they put the pentagram upside down. It's like
I forget. Yeah,
it's fucking stupid.
I forget
now you dragged in a whole other religion.
Yeah,
like, you're just like nitpicking from like 5 fucking religions to like
to make
go
your
against.
own. Yeah,
yeah.
Which I hate too, again, because because I love like what the pagan star like kind of like stands for or whatever for them kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, you could never wear that out, you know? Like, you could never wear a pendant with that because no one's going to look at it and be like, like, you know, that's from this. It's no, because it's always associated with that. And it's like, it does give it a bad rep when it shouldn't.
Yeah, because, like, the thing is that, I've had conversations with pagans about the symbol and all that. And I was like, yeah, I've seen that symbol in church. It does not mean anything bad. And I put it upside down. It's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, again, the cross upside down does not mean what they think it means.
Right.
They were just like, well, we put it upside down to make them scared. And it's like, no.
Like if you actually understood, Yeah, I can agree with that of like it's just dumbass after dumbass, but
yeah.
Oh shit. But like I don't know, like is as ironic as it is to be like, oh yeah, that's stupid, after being like, oh yeah, you know, I believe you should, you know, seek out, you know, basically the wisdom of any religion and mend your own. Like,
if you really feel like it,
like,
and then just to go to fucking Satanism, but sorry, I met too many fucking retard Satanists.
Yeah, right. But like, it's also like the same sense of like, you know, I don't know. I feel like there's a limit to it of like just not what you can get away with, but like, the ideology you can get behind with it or whatever. You know, it's just like yes, you know, do what you want and believe what you want to believe, but don't dog others for the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I know that's like a part of like, you know, oh, love thy neighbor and all that shit. But like, again, people tend to have this habit of believing, like, you know, carrying what they want rather than the full picture, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's, and like, I get it, but sadly, fucking too many people just go make it about like, you know, I think it's just, it would have a better thing if just a lot of people that really wanted to like upset probably their own like religious family members didn't join it just because they were like, look at this.
It's just the opposite. Haha.
Yeah. And it's like you guys are no better than the fucking others that do that shit.
Right.
And it's just like, and
I will say,
like I said, it's like the nitpicking from other religions.
Yeah, I will say that I think it's dumb and honestly kind of like fucked up for you to use a different religion to falsely believe in a different religion just to spite somebody else, you know? Like, I feel like that's a crazy thing to be like, oh yes, you know, I'm this now because you know, my mother doesn't like this group of people. It's like, what? Like, that's just dumb. Like, now you just look stupid.
Yeah, and now you're not helping anybody else's case like what it did for them or anything like that. Because now there's too much like, again, it's sadly the majority over the minority. It's like you're just kind of ruining the overall like look of this, and then you get mad at others when they tell you like, oh, that's fucking stupid.
Right.
And it's like, you know, what happened to being open? It's like what happened to being open is when you decided to like fucking shoot it in the face, like.
Right. When you decided to bury it.
You got mad at some elderly couple because they're praying at lunch. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Like.
Right. Like, which
but I'll be honest, like, they all look the same. They all, like I can say that for everybody, but it like fucks me up because it's just like the moment you see them, you're like, I could guess it. I'm like, if you gave me one guess and you didn't pay me, I could guess it on the spot. Like it's.
Stop sliding, you fat bastard. Thank you.
It's like when you see it, like, fucking, have you seen that video where the guy, why do every relationship
polyamorous
look like that?
relations look exactly like fucking,
And then, like, all the most, like, obvious fucking looking people
and then
came up and they were just like, how can you say that?
My statement still fucking stands.
Thank you for making my argument stronger. Like,
Yeah.
You really stuck it to me.
That's not true at all. Anyway.
Yeah, sure. So it's like when fucking he's like a gay comedian made the joke of hi bisexual girls boyfriends, and everybody got mad at him for it, and but go ahead and fucking
prove him wrong.
Where's your boyfriend?
Go ahead and tell us where he is. Hi.
Go ahead. Fucking don't sit here. Don't get mad because someone calls your ass out.
Right.
You're just mad because somebody said it.
Right. Which I feel is 100% like any quote unquote bisexual woman I've ever met that prefers women over men, just say they're lesbian.
Yeah.
Like the only ones that say they're bi are the ones that are like, yeah, I fuck dudes, but I'd kiss a girl, you know?
Yeah, it's like, then fucking go ahead and just take yourself out of this equation right now. Just go ahead and step out stage left. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's see. You can if it's wait, what? Why am I trying to read this so small? I need glasses. You can if it's wrapped in vines and leaves. Unless you're in a really rural area, then they can think the peace symbol means something terrible. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're saying like you can wear the pendant if it's got other shit around it to signify it. Yeah. I feel like most religions worship the same God and just have different interpretations of the same source materials. Fucking thank you. I was gonna say that. I was gonna bring that up and too. Was that like because I had that argument with a fucking bus driver. I'll get to that in a second because there's another part.
What the bus driver?
Yeah, the only pull I have to poly is the idea of three incomes. Yeah, 100%. But like give me your money. But
give me your money.
Ow.
Everybody chip in for rent.
Right. Basically, what she's saying is her only agreement is roommates.
Yeah, facts.
But what was that? Oh, yeah. So, because I got in that argument with a bus driver, because that's always been like my stand on it is like, yeah, you have different religions, but like most of them, if not all, but like most of them are worshiping basically the same entity. It's just their way of worshiping it, you know? But yeah, I had that argument with my fucking bus driver at one point because she was uber Christian, like to the point that like she had custody of like her grandkids and they couldn't watch like they couldn't watch PG movies because it wasn't.
I've met some people
like you know, like that's that type of fucking person. And like we were talking about it one day, and like I was like, you know, why do you like? Because that was my statement was, you know, why is how is your God more like real than someone else's God? And she's like, well, because the Bible tells me so. Okay, but that doesn't answer my question. Like, why is your God and fucking, you know, Allah, which FYI just means God in a different fucking language.
Yeah.
You know, why isn't Allah, you know, the one true God kind of thing? And it's just like, well, because the Bible, you know, the Bible says, you know, he is the one and only God, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, but you're still going to a book that was written by mankind to talk about one true God. Who's to say that their book doesn't do the same fucking thing? Well, it's because, you know, da 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 da, you know, the Bible this, the Bible that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're still not answering the fucking point. Like, if you wanted an argument of, you know, like, if you actually gave me a good argument, then cool, you can have this win. But the statement still stands, like, yeah, like, you can, look, like, because, I mean, frankly, you're a fucking, you know, 58-year-old fucking woman driving a bus arguing with a, you know, a 15-year-old about fucking God.
Yeah.
So, you know, who's really in the fucking, you know, the slums right now?
Who's really crazy here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, because that's how I see it. Like, you know, sure, not all religions are, but, like, for the majority, like, any major religion that has one, you know, solar entity, like, you're just worshiping the same thing, just, you know, you have your own way of worshiping it. Just because, you know, just because you believe that their name is something different and, you know, you should, you know, sacrifice a goat to it, doesn't mean that it's not the same, you know, kind of entity or whatever. Like, just because that doesn't get your rocks off, you know, doesn't mean it's not the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
But, like, I can't stand, like, people who, and, like, just, for me, because, again, I live in the fucking Bible Belt, so, like, it is mostly, mostly Christians here, you know? But, like, just any kind of, like, religion in general that's like that, like, any religious person that's like that, where it's like, I'm coming to you, like, you're on this pedestal that I should be converting to your religion because your religion is right. So fucking tell me how. Go on. Like, like, give me examples, give me reasons, give me, even if it's just your personal interpretation of it, give me something that isn't because the book told me so. Because then that brings me right back to my point from earlier where, oh, so you mean to tell me I can get the fucking Hunger Games book and now PETA's my god? Like that's basically what you're telling me. Like, well, no, well, you know, it says right here, you know, in this book that I, you know, in this fanfic that I wrote about this fucking already existing thing that he is God, that makes him God. It's like, fucking give me a fucking good reason as to why your religion is quote unquote the right religion versus the fucking 7,000 other fucking ones that are out there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just because they don't worship it the same fucking way doesn't make it the same thing. A bent fork is still a bent fork, regardless of how useful it actually is.
Yeah. That's the thing I would say also is...
Yes, PG is wild. It was insane. Because you know why? Because the oldest... Because, you know, I'm autistic as a motherfucker, so kids and fucking animals love me for some reason. But the oldest would, like, hang out with me if I ended up having to sit up front for, like, any, you know, reason or whatever. Like, you know, oh, the seats were full, or just, like, I don't feel like dealing with the people in the back kind of thing. But, like, you know, he would sit there and, like, dude, the amount of times I heard that kid say some outlandish shit, I'm like, and you're worried about them watching a PG movie? Like, really? Like, I mean, fuck. Isn't fucking, like, isn't the fucking, I'm almost positive. Oh, shit. I'm almost positive that fucking VeggieTales is PG.
Isn't it?
I'm matter of fact, I'll fucking Google it right fucking now. Because I'm almost positive, like, there's a couple of things on it that are PG. Like, I don't think it says like it's quote unquote PG because of whatever, but I would imagine the movies. Hold on. What rating are Veggie Tale? I'm gonna do the movies because the show's gonna be rated something different. Okay,
it's gonna be like rated because it's like a TV thing. So
it
like
said,
rated
yeah.
Thing.
It says generally they're rated G, so I'll give them that. It says generally though. that's the one thing of it says generally.
Yeah. I do think it is funny. I do think it is interesting, like, because you're not getting your kids ready for the real world. Like,
no.
I know I'm religious, but, like, you're not getting your kids ready. Like, obviously my parents didn't want us, like, fucking watching, like, certain but
man, I
doesn't
fucking
really stop people, does it?
The fucking AI shit has got to go on fucking Google. Dude.
Yeah.
Tell me why I put, are there any I should have put movies, and that's my bad. I didn't specify. But tell me why I put, are there any PG VeggieTales? And this motherfucker comes back with, yes, the combination of PG propylene glycol and VG vegetable glycerin is common. Where the fuck in my question did I state that, motherfucker?
Yeah. You're like, I don't even know what this means.
Yes, several movies feature vegetables, including some rated PG. The most notable are the VeggieTales franchise.
Put vegetables inside of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad the vegetables were in the movies.
There's two. There's two that have it. There's two that are rated PG. So they can't watch those two movies, apparently. That is crazy, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, that shit's never made sense to me. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's a movie, man. Like, oh no. Like, even if you just did PG-13, like, I could get that, you know, like, oh, I don't let them watch anything over, like, PG-13. Like...
Well, yeah, it's understandable.
And then in fairness, I mean, those are the same people who don't swear in front of their kids, who, you know, any vulgar language, like, even the word, like, sucks is, you know, not in the vocabulary. So, like, I guess I get it. But frankly, I've got a terrible fucking foul mouth. So, sorry. Yeah. My kids are going to know what the word fuck and shit mean before they probably even know any of the other ones. I wouldn't be surprised if my kids' first words are, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, that, like, my parents did that where we just didn't swear. It was a respect type of, like, situation where it was like, hey, have some fucking respect. Like, don't fucking swear.
Don't swear at me, yes. Like, I can understand that. Like, yeah, don't swear around me. Like, I know you're gonna do it, but you don't do it towards me. You know?
Yeah, you don't sit there and be like, hey, fucker, it's because it's like, ha, slap.
Yeah, right.
But no, but yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know. But like, even though we were, you know, raised kind of religious, it's not like, again, video games were not off the table. My hardcore gamer.
Yeah.
Hardcore. Like I swear he could, I wouldn't be surprised if he ever said to us, hey, I don't love you as much. Like, because it's like, you know what? Fair.
Video games are life.
Yeah. Like, that motherfucker played WoW.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't think he liked anything else. Like, I don't think...
Jesus. WoW is crazy.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, you would sit there and be like, wow, yeah, that's fucking terrible. And the worst part is, like, the only reason he played it is because it's a long enough game where he didn't get bored, because at least there was more to do in comparison to the games I've watched him finish.
Yeah.
Like,
where it's
this
like,
is
oh,
a
yeah,
motherfucker who I watched
hours,
finish. Yeah, I watched him beat all of Dead Space to the point where he got Isaac's fucking invisible gun.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, fucking...
You have to, like, I think you have to go the whole game on hardest difficulty, which I think is like the permadeath one.
Yeah.
And not get hit.
which I've never played the Dead Space games. I tried once and then absolutely fucking despised it. It fell into the same pretense. Like, I love the games, don't get me wrong, but it fell into the same pretense as like the original like Resident Evils, where it was just like, man, I'm not trying to sit here and play this game and fucking worry about my fucking, you know, all of my resources all the time. Like, that's just tiresome.
Yeah.
Like, oh great, I missed a bullet. Well, there goes the rest of the fucking game because now I've got to waste another one, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't, like, I know people were mad about, like, the 7 one, like, this, for, what's it called? Resident Evil, like, you can make your own bullets. I was like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. This is the shit. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I think 6 had that too.
Like,
yeah. Like, oh, you mean to tell me I can have gunpowder and everything else and make the bullets? Fuck yes.
Yeah, bet. Thanks.
Oh, did I complete championship? Oh, shit. I got world champion. Sorry, world masters. Woo. You've completed the career. I didn't know. I still had like 5 races to go. There's still several races I have to do. There's 4, sorry.
You're like, there's still business to attend to.
Yeah, right. I still got shits I got to do. I have 3 older sisters and a dad who doesn't play video games, so I don't really know what games were like until I became chronically on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sure fucking obviously Art did as well, but I come from a gaming household. That is what we did for pastimes, was play video games.
Yeah.
Damn, 12,000 to change your motor? Fuck me. It's the only thing I'd change to, really. Well, at least I'll be able to hit the other cars faster, I guess. Oh man, you're not even gonna give me fucking lame ass car. Not eligible. Man, you a bitch. I give you 1 engine upgrade and suddenly you can't fucking do your job. You bastard. Fine, I guess you get to go back to being your whack ass fucking C tier. Stupid. Oh. But yeah, like. But I grew up fucking playing video games. The shit's and so I grew up playing video games without internet. And I think that's what
tough.
I think that's what makes me like enjoy like story-based stuff way more. Like like one of the biggest things that I think is by far the most controversial shit, which I think people are slowly coming around to now, but fucking COD Ghost, when Ghost came out, people fucking hated it because apparently the multiplayer was shit. Like the guns weren't good, like all that stuff. I still to this day love the fuck out of Ghost because the story is fucking amazing. Like I'm so upset that the only reason we didn't get a 2 for that like continued the story was because people were too butthurt about the fucking multiplayer that they decided it wasn't worth doing.
And that's so. What the fuck does the multiplayer have to do with the fucking storyline? Like
exactly,
so fucking stupid.
Fucking exactly. Like you mean to tell me like the people like who you mean to tell me the only ones that mattered were the people in multiplayer who just because they didn't like that the fucking game base was dog ass for that or whatever. Like the fucking storyline was the shit. I loved the storyline. What the fuck is Polkinen doing over there? Motherfucker's just outside the map, just dirty dancing with himself, apparently. I also don't get when chicks get mad when their guys enjoy playing games. Yes and no. Because I know I'm bad about it, so that's the only reason I'll say it is I can understand it in a in a you're ignoring me kind of way, like I'm trying to think of like a way, but like oh, you're
Feeling
always
forgotten.
well, yeah, like you're always on the game, you know, like you're always with your friends, but you're never spending time with me. In that sense, I can kind of get it, you know, like, okay, the feeling of neglect is there, you know, like if you're not you're not receiving the love you feel you know you should be receiving. I guess I can get that, you know, but at the same time, like I do agree, like some people are just mad to be mad about it, like, you know, just because your significant other wants to play games, like why are you, you know, wanting, like why are you willingly making yourself the bad guy for this situation? But like it's a weird, I think it's a double-edged sword, honestly, where it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, I love playing video games. This is what I love doing. Like this is what keeps me satisfied, calm, and like, you know, I don't have to worry about, you know, the thoughts that race in my fucking head all the time kind of thing, you know? Like that's awesome to me. But at the same time, I do know that personally, I've done it before. Wrecked. Damn. Oh, but I still got... Oh, shit, I can respawn. Oh, fuck, I didn't know that. I was wondering, I was like, damn, my health bar went down way too fast for this to be fucking over. That actually makes a lot more sense now, because I was like, damn, like, how the fuck did, these people, like, have full health right now? Like, we've been at this battle for, like, a minute. Like, y'all haven't been touched once? That makes sense. But, like, you know, I know I've done the same thing where, like, I've gotten on the game fucking, you know, 3 days in a fucking row or some shit and, you know, not spent time with my significant other. But
yeah,
I'm also really bad about just, like, the blindness to it, you know? Like, if I see you every day, I don't think I need to spend time. Like, that sounded ruder coming out, but I meant it in, like, the... like, I meant it in the sense of, like, you know, my brain doesn't see it like, oh, we haven't been spending time together. My brain sees it as, oh, yeah, I literally saw you fucking 5 minutes ago. Like, you're actively sitting behind me. Like, we're, you know, we're spending time together kind of thing. So, I can see it and not at the same time. Like, I think you can go overboard, but I also think, like, there is some truth to some of it, you know? God damn, my shit rock right now. Let me up.
Let me get up. And just like... So I just think about that fucking meme where they're just like they're just jumping this fucking guy.
Fight back.
Yeah. Beating the shit out of that guy.
Aw, man. Almost had one more. That would have been nice. It was a shame. A rightful shame. But yeah, I think it's weird, like, the people who, like... I think it's weird the people who dog those who do play games. Like, oh, I could never. I actually do things like read books and this and that. It's like, no, bitch, you read smut. I know because I've read the same books. Like, don't come at me like that, you know?
I say I don't read good, but, you know, facts.
I get if the guy has a problem. The chicks I know think it's childish. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, the people who think it's childish are, like, weird to me. Like, it's not like, it's just a pastime. It's something to do. They don't want them to do it. I like that my guy has something they love, and I'll even join him or sit next to him coloring. Yeah, like, I think it's weird people who like, okay, you're gonna take gaming away from him. Then what do you want him to do? What's the pastime he gets to do now? You know, what is the one thing now that he gets to, yeah, like, what's the one thing he gets to enjoy for, you know, whatever reason, you know, like, go ahead, tell me. Like, you know, what do you want him to go outside and start cutting wood? You're going to get real upset when he's no longer in the house because all he's doing is going to cut fucking wood, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to me. Like, I don't know. I think, but I'm also a very big advocate of together time can also just be like side by side activities, you know?
Just like we don't,
yeah, like to me, like spending time together doesn't mean that we both have to be doing the exact same thing at the exact same time with each other. Like I'm a big believer of, you know, like we can be in the same room. You can be reading, I can be doing this, or, you know, you can watch TV and I do something else. Like, to me, that is still, what's the word? Like personal time together or whatever. And like, I can get, you know, I can understand the people that are like, no, it's not. Like, that's basically, that's not fucking whatever. But I don't know. Like, just to me in general, it's like that. Why wouldn't it be, you know? Like, I'm spending time with you, you know? But I can see how people, like, don't see it that way. Bro, these cars are fucked. They let me play as a fucking big rig in a fucking battle royale over here. Like, y'all aren't doing shit to me.
Just getting smashed the fuck up. This is fucked up.
Like, I just fucking... did you let me off of you? Thanks. I just fucking took 29 health from this motherfucker and only lost 7 myself. Like, they do not stand a fucking chance. Dude, fucking second gear hates to see me coming. God damn. Pretty sure I just burned that bitch out. Damn. Do I have a rival? Where are they at? 1 extra points. Damn. That man's not going back home to his family. There he is. I hit a fucking wall. Like, my rival still alive, or did he get got? No, you were a free kill, motherfucker. No! Free kills. Free kills.
Oh my god.
You good?
Fuck. I've been playing for way too long. Jesus. I was like realizing right now, I was like, god damn, I've been playing for so long.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Honestly, I'm getting hungry, but I'm like, I really don't want to get up and try to cook anything. Like, because one, I don't want to, like, one, I don't want to cook anything, and then 2, it's like, really the only thing I can make is popcorn, and I really don't want fucking popcorn.
Yeah.
What I could go for is like chicken or a big fat fucking sandwich.
Yeah, it took everything in me not to stop. Like when I was picking up my suit, like I told you.
Yeah.
It took everything in me not to stop at like a Jersey Mike's.
I don't like Jersey Mike's.
Shit up.
But I like
really.
I like hot sandwiches. I don't like cold meats like that. Like I
funny.
like on like a, you know, normal bread and shit. Yeah, 100%. But like as far as like hoagies and stuff like that go, like I don't care for it. Like it's just not something I care for.
Dude, I'm a fat bastard. I don't care. I want
don't get me wrong. I'll
sandwich
eat them.
That says giant.
Yeah. I will eat them. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm not actively going on them. Like if I'm gonna go get something like that, it'll either be Firehouse Sub or Subway.
I really do. Firehouse Sub is so fucking.
I like Firehouse Sub. I just don't like that I can't like put extra shit on it. That's why I like Subway, because then I can just throw a bunch of shit that I like on it.
Yeah, it's not make it your own way. It's like made to order.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah. No, I like majority of sandwich places. Like fucking Jimmy John's, fucking love it. Fucking love Jimmy John's.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's all cold.
It's okay. But
you ever seen that video that chick she's like holding a sandwich and she's like, Jimmy Jonathan, you didn't cut my sub, and it's like a whole sandwich.
Yeah.
Like she didn't, like they didn't fucking cut one thing of it. Like, they just gave it to her whole.
This is yours now. No, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
She's like holding it on her forearm and everything too. Like, just sitting there on it.
Jimmy Jonathan is crazy.
It's just like I fucking for like government name the whole restaurant. Fuck me up so bad.
So there's another one that's like that. I forget what it is, but there's another one that's like that gets me every time I see it too.
Yeah, I don't fucking. No,
fuck,
whenever I think of like getting a sandwich, that's like the first thing. Like I'll be driving the car, and I just look at my girl real quick, and I'm just like, Jimmy Jonathan.
Jimmy Jonathan. No, our vocal stems. I wish I had known this. I would have gone with a bigger vehicle. Hold on. I was unaware that this was gonna be I was unaware that it was gonna be big rigs and fun things. Okay. Let me just listen to the game for once and actually use
take a suggestion.
Yeah.
So they're like Idiocracy, where he's like in that car with the dildo on it.
Dude, I had someone once try to like, I guess prank. I don't really know what their plan was, to be honest. Like, I don't know if it was like they were dared to, or if like it was like they had some alternative plan, but it just backfired. Like, I do not fucking know. But there was this one time, because I used to work at a Burger King, and I was working at the fucking I was working at the counter, like at the drive-through window, and this like the person orders their food, whatever, what have you, and like they get up to the window, and like they're like they have like their left hand like under the window, you know, like that basically on the side, and so like I can't see it, which frankly where I lived, like it was a podunk place, so like I wasn't worried about like getting shot or robbed or anything like that, but but yeah, no, where I used to live was podunk, but so I wasn't like, it wasn't like the idea of like, oh, there's a gun or anything didn't even cross my mind, but fucking like they're sitting there, I'm giving them like their total, everything, they gave me their card, all that shit. Well, as I'm handing them their card back, they like whip their hand up like real quick and then back down, and this chick was holding like a big ass black dildo in her hand. And I'm like, and the only things I could think are, one, what was like, were you dared to like show it off or something? Like what was the planning? Like what were we doing with it, you know? Like, why are we even doing this? Like, if I happened to not see it, what would you have done then, you know?
Yeah, like what if she like swung it around like a hell.
Right, and
just
and that was
swinging around, and you're over there counting fucking dollars,
right?
Like, and she has to realize
right
that you didn't see it.
And so like I
would have just thrown it at you at that point and drove off.
I'm like, if that was the point, then what the fuck? Like, at least you would have made the night interesting.
Yeah, but possibly used dildo got thrown at my face.
Oh,
I'm a little pissed, but I started laughing. Like,
yeah, right. But so like, it was just one of those situations of like, it was just so confusing because I was like, Like at that point, like you could have at least committed. Like you could have stuck it to the front of the car or something, you know? Like made some kind of joke out of this, man. Like what the fuck? Like why? Like why was that what you chose to do? Is just half-assedly fucking hi, like whoop-de-doo, bud. Like I don't know what you want from me. Like you expect me to react to the fact you like. What, did you want me to scream out to the heavens? Like, oh my god, she's got a dildo. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing with your pastime in your car, motherfucker.
God, cock.
Yeah, right. It's like
what the fuck was the real point of this? Like,
right.
What are we really doing here?
What are we grasping at here?
Yeah. Like, you could have just like rolled up. And said
Dude, I gotta stop. I keep fucking myself up.
Could have like, I don't know, like,
I forget this is an endurance one.
Like, hail to the Austrian fucking, you know, painter. You know, like you could have said a lot worse shit, but instead you fucking
you just flashed like, your favorite toy to me. Yeah.
Yeah, you just like kind of like fucking teased me with a tip, and then dipped, and it's like, what the fuck? I gotta sit here and give a shit.
I'm just bored and sad.
Yeah, now you just kind of like made me uncomfortable. Like, yeah, like, because now we gotta both sit here in this weird awkward silence, and this is your fault.
You're right. How fast we go on reverse? Pretty fucking fast, actually. Just for a big load. Tired of damaging my engine.
Shoot.
This is impossible to fucking steal it.
Alright. I gotta head out.
Alright.
I'll talk to you later.
Take it easy. All by myself. Now we play on the outskirts and wait. And anytime the marker comes up, we just change it. Good night. You heading out too? Or you were just telling him good night? It is late. Realistically, I probably need to go to bed too. But here we are. Vibing. Oh, he's so lucky I missed. That was dope. Shame I had to hit him. Well, I have to do all the damage to you guys. I'll do something. Yeah, that's my fault. Real well played. I rode that motherfucker. Okay. I was about to say, there's no way I missed this big ass bus, right? You're playing Homecoming. There we go. Jesus. Oh. Ow. Oh. I was sitting in that position too long. My legs started hurting. Oh, coulda. I thought I saw something flying earlier. I got one more. One more and she's done. I think I have to buy the car though. Oh shit. Oh, I have to. Oh, it's okay. Competition one. Or I'm stuck in this one. Which is fine. Last man standing derby, the last driver whose vehicle still runs is the winner. Yeah, duh. Dude, there's a fucking mosquito. I'm finally starting to like see it. It's pissing me off. Got it. I was lucky impressive. I was able to get that bitch on the first try. No wonder my fucking skin been itching all day. And a mosquito biting me. I like Deathloop. Deathloop's fun. And yeah, we're gonna stiffen the fuck out of that suspension. Actually, I don't really need that much gear ratio. Thank you. Wreck at least 3 opponents, cause of damage is a given in wrecking, honestly. Jeez. Okay, there we go. What was bro doing? I might have to lower the suspension, actually. Yeah, hold on. I forgot this thing has nothing but jumps, so I need to honestly do the least amount of suspension so the bitch will land properly. Forgot about that. Thank God I can hit this. I genuinely wasn't sure. I was like, fuck. Damn. Weird. Bro, we are upside down right now. Now is not a good time to be bumping me. Oh, that would have been awesome. I was able to bump him. This thing's actually kind of, well. Oh, shit, man. This thing has a terrible fucking control. It loses traction very easily. Obviously. Fucking Viper. Bitch. It just felt good, honestly. The fact that I didn't lose any health from that's more impressive to me. Get your big ass off of the hill. Well, he's dead. He is not seeing tomorrow morning, that is for sure. Damn, you want? Oh wait, no, this is a gauntlet thing. Oh my god. So I say they want me to kill 3 people in the midst of 3 laps. I basically have to kill a person a match. But with me flying around the thing, I'd have to do it like hella early on, which is not gonna happen. They gotta damage themselves a little more first. Venom. Something, something, Venom. I don't remember the words to that song. Motherfucking Venom. Ugh. Not good anymore. It's all watered down and bleh. What a rush. I like that. It says 22% wood. I never noticed that. Realistically, I need to hold off. I need to let as many forward as I can. Owie. That way, I have more chances to fuck them in the butt. Whee! I reached one of the targets, I'll take it. Whee! Oh shit, what page is it? I looked at chat for 3 seconds. What I get. Is what it is. It's okay. It's not great, but it is okay. Did I just have a fight? Oh. I didn't speak English there, did I? I was gonna say. I was saying, did I get my tire popped? Like that, I just had my tire popped. But it wasn't. Hey, come here, buddy. You can't be in first. Sorry. Professor Dr. Train, you're gonna have to die. Sorry, sir. Is the doctor in? I got scared for a second there. I was like, wait, I thought I was in first. That car come flying around. I was like, fuck, wait, no. Wow, I'm not gonna be if I butcher it that bad. Jesus. You know, these ones would be more interesting if they kept the damage. So like these little event progress ones, like they would be a lot more entertaining if like on the first match, like whatever damage you like dealt or kept, like that's, or had rather, that's what you would have going into the next race. I feel like it would change up like the dynamic of these races a lot better. I've never done that before. That was the first time. Ow, Jamal. Oh, Jamie. That motherfucker's name was Jamal. I already got engine damage. How to catch back up. Thank God I got 6 laps to do so. Homie didn't stand a chance. He got clobbered by both of us. I'm in 9th. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to first now. Okay. Not if I keep fucking it up in the ass like that. Ooh. Whee! It's the last race. This car sucks. No wonder they make you use it. Ooh, that was close. I really thought I was gonna hit whoever was on this loop. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, bro's name is just Maybe. Okay. Dude, this car's turning sucks. Donkey. It has nothing to do with the fact that I put the suspension at the worst possible cornering. I don't really know why you wouldn't take the loop there. I feel like that's faster. I mean, it may not be in the long run. Like, maybe if somebody who actually wasn't, you know, shitty AI. But this is gonna suck. I'm having engine issues, that's why it's been... Okay. That's why I've been losing power at random spots. I was like, man, this thing does not feel like it used to. Because it doesn't. Apparently the fucking turn radius is dog dick too, though. Can't even e-brake it. That's how bad it is. I got my one wreck in, let's go. Engine is screaming at me right now. But I won. The final race. That's all that mattered. Venom. Got that adrenaline in 'em. I think I've done all the other ones. For sure. Make sure. It should kind of tell me. It just tells me the points. Oh, I have it. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I got a couple more to do then. I'm not gonna do them tonight. Honestly, I need to go to bed. I didn't realize I only did the bare minimum for these. Oops. Never knew. Bye bye. Alright. Well. Oh. Oh. That one hurt. Oh. It felt good, but man, did that hurt. Well, either way, wow, either way, ladies and lads, and everything in between, I guess. That's gonna be it for me. It's late, I'm tired. Yeah, that's it. I'm late and I'm just tired. Wait, fuck, wow. It's late, I'm tired. Jesus. So, I'll see all of y'all in the next one. I'm glad the people who joined did. As always, it's nice. It's fun. All that good stuff. I don't think I have anything else to add. So, as always, love you guys and bye. Tired.